And now we're switching gears to talk about farming. And as many of you, as any farmer will tell you, it takes really good soil to produce good food. Now, the problem with conventional farming methods is that they strip minerals and nutrients from the soil so that over time, more and more fertilizers are needed. And even with these expensive additional inputs, the yields of crops drops, requiring more to produce less. Now, in an effort to tackle this issue, Woolworths partnered up with local farmers from their Farming for the Future initiative that produces fruit and vegetables grown in a responsible way. Now, one of their local partners, which is EXSA Farm, goes beyond and above the call of duty to uplift their local community.
The Hex River Valley. It's a beautiful stretch of land, just about 20 minutes drive outside of Worcester. It's got the most incredible rolling mountains, kaleidoscopic valleys, and once you're here, you can really understand why it's marked as a true wonder in South Africa. It is also the area that Reynecke Viljoen calls home, and he made it his passion and mission to provide food that is not only good for his family, but good for the environment and good for the land as well.
The EXSA Farm has been run by the Viljoen family for 5 generations. Reynecke Viljoen knows every last inch of his land and has an unmatched passion for his farming.
Reynecke, farming is in your blood. 5 generations on the farm already. I mean, how do you keep the passion and the love for what you do alive?
We grew up on a farm and you spend a lot of time with your parents, especially your dad, in the fields. It's still a big responsibility with a lot of challenges. We're passionate about growing grapes and keep this whole farming culture alive. We know that water is a very scarce resource and we treat it with respect. We do a lot of cover crops in the fields. Then we use a lot of mulching in the vineyard itself, and that really will keep them moist in the soil for much longer. We have instruments like the DFM probes. We do use evaporation figures. And then on the pest control side, we really work closely together. We do have field monitors every week.
For Reynecke and his team, the key is keeping the soil healthy through water conservation systems and natural pest management as far as possible.
Now I know that being a grape farmer is a very challenging task. So what are the challenges that you face throughout a year?
Growing grapes is really not easy. They're really rain sensitive. You can have a premium crop the one day and you get rain or hailstorm, and the next day the crop is just destroyed. Water, nature is not easy to farm with.
Well, throughout all of these challenges, I can clearly see that you do have that passion for farming. What does it mean for you? What does farming give you in return?
You need to be a caretaker of all of this land. You're responsible for all the people working for you, to give them a better opportunity in life as well. And the ultimate goal will be to produce the highest quality fruit with the least impact on the environment.
The family also gives back to their staff and community. They built a creche on the farm to give the children of farm workers a safe, early learning environment.
Ivan, ek is mal hieroor. Ek dink dit is so uniek en spesiaal dat die skooltjie nou op die plaas opgerig is. 'n Tipe van 'n veilige hawe vir die kinders. Wat dink jy beteken dit vir hulle en ook in dieselfde asem vir die ouers om te weet dat hulle kinders kan los in baie goeie hande?
Vir die ouers se gemoedsrus is dit 'n baie goeie ding dat hulle die skool oopgemaak het. Te weet jou kind is vir die hele dag veilig. Hy word in goeie hande gelos en so hulle kan heeldag lekker werk, hulle taak verrig en weet my kind is veilig. Ek gaan vanaand weer so gaan kry.
The farm grows some of the flavor-burst grapes, which are exclusive to Woolworths, exceptionally flavorful and easy to farm, making them a winner for the farmer and consumer.
Frans, I'll be honest, it's not every day that a guy from the city gets to see a vineyard like this in all its glory.
Yes, Evan, it's very exciting. This is one of our new varieties that's farmed on the farms. It's called Sweet Sapphire. It comes from the IFG breeding program in California. The shape of the berry is very, very unique. It's very crisp and sweet.
Additionally, Reynecke's farm is part of the Woolworths Farming for the Future initiative. The program has been designed to monitor the impact of a farm's operation on the environment and create more sustainable farming operations among Woolworths suppliers.
Frans, so we've been talking about the Farming for the Future initiative the whole day. What's your dreams and hopes for it, looking at the farmers locally in South Africa, but in the same breath for farmers across the world?
From the Woolworths side, we would like to have all our suppliers joining the program and being accredited according to the rules of the Farming for the Future system. The whole idea behind the initiative is to conserve and protect our farmland and to ensure that we can still produce food for future generations in the years to come.
Responsible farming is not a luxury, it's a necessity. The Woolworths Farming for the Future program helps to ensure the legacy and history of farming.
Willies and I collaborating to raise 100 million Rand through the My School program. Are you with us?